All right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Welcome to the
Jesus
Leaky
Christ.
Lounge. This is episode 16. We're doing a tier list, guys. As always, I'm joined here by Captain Peaches right here. We got the wagon down here. We got
Here.
Jesse right here, and then you got me. I'm right here. And then my kitty cat actually joined us today too. Look how cute she is. Look how cute she is. She's gonna bite me.
Look how she is sitting.
Look how she sits like a loaf, and she just
Distinguished.
wants the pats. She just wants all the pats.
Mm.
Before we get into it, how's everyone's New Year's? How did everything go for everybody? I kind of know
Here.
Skylar's answer. I don't know Noah's answer.
No.
Yeah,
Made for another episode.
yeah, I love that. I love that. That's great. Yeah. So you guys excited? You guys excited for the new year? What brand new things are going to happen to the channel and to everyone's personal lives? You know.
Very much. If it starts off the same way that it began, like at the party. Oh my god! Right at freaking midnight, Amari was blasting that freaking horn. I was in tears. It
Literally.
sounded actually like a dying child. It was horrendous. You know those horns that you blow and they're supposed to be like crying and screaming and stuff, like a screeching what do you
Yeah.
call it?
I
It
think
sounded
I know which one you're
exactly
talking
like
about, right?
that.
That is hilarious. What? I didn't know that.
Basically, if you think of like a rabbit
Uh-huh.
that's dying and it's calling out for help,
Oh no.
it basically sounded like that.
Stop it. Ow.
And you're
Just-
worried about doing the animal tier list because Peto's gonna show
I
up.
know, right?
Oh my
Here we
God.
go. We're just gonna start. We're just gonna be as graphic as possible. That's great. That's great. I'm glad.
I mean, I'm trying to give you an accurate description.
it's accurate. You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
It's there. Honestly, there's no words to it. I was in tears. He just kept doing it over and over too. It was beautiful.
That's awesome. Noah, no issues on your side. Everything's good.
No, nothing that I could say aloud.
Okay, that's good enough then. I just want to start off too with a go blue. Always go Michigan. You already know.
That was the highlight of my day.
That's as good as it gets. It doesn't get much better than that. All right, guys, let's just get into the tier list. What we're going through today. Don't mind the video, but it's cartoon live action from the 1990s to 2010s. You know, that was kind of our generation that we grew up with. So I figured, well, you guys figured, but I'll take the credit that we do something like this.
So far,
That's
I
the-
think I've seen every single one of these.
So
There's a
here's
few that I
list.
haven't
Here's a list
seen.
for everybody. Here's a list for everyone at home that they can just take a look at. We're gonna go through each and every single one individually, and just a little prop, just so you know we have enough time and everything. Go ahead and give me one of your favorite episodes that you can think of too. If you know the show. If not, you know that's fine. If you can't think of an episode, that's okay too. But if you can, give your favorite episode of
Okay.
whichever. All right.
Are you streaming it in Discord?
I am not. No, because recording wise, back page stuff, it wasn't working, so I have to do that this way off of OBS.
No, I'll just follow along in this.
That's what you
Yeah,
should do.
that's-
It's all in
that's what
order
I did.
anyway.
I just pulled it up on my other monitor.
Perfect. So everyone can follow along, and especially at home, because I'll have this on more than I'll have our faces on. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. I vaguely remember this one. I think this is about teenage like heroes. in a
Yeah,
way.
16 is
No
the cast
heroes.
of.
No
it's kind
heroes?
of like Total Drama Island before Total Drama Island.
Okay.
Yeah, like-
okay.
They were basically in a mall the whole
Or
time.
during.
It was a
It might have
Canadian
been at the
No,
same
it was the
time.
same time. It was the same time.
It was about the same.
They can't. Yeah, because I know the voice actor for Chris was in both.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
and a couple others. They shared a lot of the like Gwen's voice actor.
Yeah.
Oh,
too.
so
I
it's
didn't know that.
it's just another kind of same.
It wasn't like a spin-off or anything, but
Oh.
they just shared the same voice actors, a lot
Yeah.
of them. And it was again like another teen show, you know, when all that stuff was coming out.
Well, I know
So
Total Drama Island like was huge. Like I mean I
I
was
still
a huge
love Total
fan.
Drama.
I mean I only watched it first
It was
too,
good.
but it was really great.
Basically
Yeah.
16. It's I'm pretty sure a Canadian mall, and it's just the 16s together. You guessed it, they're about 16. One of them
Who'da
works in
thought?
like a lemonade stand, and a few of them have
I-
jobs around the mall.
I feel like I remember it. That's why it's just
Yeah, just
I just
I
living
remember
the
a
life.
decent amount. I remember liking it.
okay.
I liked it.
it was
All right.
It was solid.
Where do you guys want to put it? We have your SS for like the best,
It was-
and then all the way to
It
next.
was nothing special.
Nothing
Maybe like
That's-
a B or a C.
B or
I-
C.
that's-
B or a C.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll go C just because I don't really remember seeing it that often, so it couldn't have been that memorable. Here's one that I think everyone's gonna say the same
SS
thing. Or
tier.
close to-
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes, baby.
Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Adventure
I
Time.
recently watched everything, like everything related to Adventure.
It's the
Yeah.
best show ever.
I
It was
wouldn't
so
say
good.
it's the best ever,
Yeah,
but it is a very
I'll-
good
I'll
show.
debate that.
It is a very
I'll
good
debate
show.
that.
It's a very good show.
It's amazing.
I'll
but
put it in.
I
I don't
the
know
S.
if it's the
I'll
best.
easily say it's up in that like you can watch it again tier show because like when Jesse was binge watching it, I could find myself just watching it like, damn. this is a
Oh,
good
dude, it's
show.
great. Timeline wise, consistency, everything. It's
Yeah, it's
awesome.
like Rick and Morty consistent, where it's just like every little detail all comes back.
I will say though, it's really weird trying to explain to someone who's not watching the show what's happening in the episode that you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh, I
The land of
agree.
Ooh is a very mysterious place.
Yeah. Just like, oh yeah, there's this like unicorn. It's like really long. It had babies, but they're already.
But she
like,
also doesn't
17
speak
years
English.
old. Yeah, she only speaks Korean.
Which is
Eh.
hilarious to me too, because it's like, why?
That's
why
the
is
thing that
If
survives.
you translate some of the stuff she says, it's really funny.
Oh yeah, and then in Korean, I believe she speaks German.
even
Yeah.
better? That's beautiful. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But no, that's SS tier for me.
Anyone have a favorite episode that you want to throw out there? Because I know everyone kind of remembers Adventure Time. So I mean, anyone have a specific one? That
I
kinda
think the
sticks out?
ones about Simon were really good.
Oh,
I
the Simon
agree,
ones are really good.
Yo,
The
fact-
Christmas episode where he watches the tapes, I think I
that was
really
pretty
like.
good. That was a pretty good one.
That's what I really like about Fiona and Cake
Mm-hmm. That one was really
and the HBO series that they did,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oblivion or something like that.
as entertaining as like the Ice King is, like it's really cool for like Simon to get some
Yeah.
like screen time and stuff.
Oh,
It's really
Oh,
cool.
I
absolutely.
agree.
And Tom Kenny, obviously. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Need I say
Amazing.
more?
I feel really bad for him. Like the character itself. After everything happens.
It's one of the most
just a depressed
tragic
dude.
backstories.
I
Yeah.
know. It's like, dude, and it's just.
And just like when the show starts, you're like, oh, he's just like an asshole wizard who wants princesses.
And
But
you're
then
like,
a few
oh.
seasons in, you see everything that's happened to him. You're like, oh, I feel like a dick.
It's like, oh, you're
Yeah.
actually a really good person. Oh. All right. Well, let's go ahead and go on to the next one. I think this is the Rugrats all grown
It
up
is.
one.
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
It is.
I remember.
I never
hating
saw
this. I remember not liking this at all.
I know a lot of people didn't like it. Personally, I did, but also like at that point in time, I didn't pay a lot of attention to the plot. I just went episode by episode if I enjoyed it. I personally like it, but I know it's not great.
Skylar, what
I
about
watched it quite a bit. It was nothing great though.
we going to say like 16 kind of?
C
Probably
or,
even lower than that.
C or
Probably
D,
D.
honestly.
We'll do D.
Yeah.
I like D.
Yeah.
I was not.
And
a
I've
very
never
big fan.
seen it, so I don't know. But
Oh, there you go. So that's perfect. How about the Amazing World of Gumball?
It's pretty good.
I
They
love
have some really
Gumball.
good jokes.
I love the show. I've never seen full episodes, but I've seen the clips and stuff like that.
If
and
you've ever seen
it's
just like
funny.
the TikTok clips or anything, it's
That's
just that,
fun.
but
It's-
consistently.
It's
Yeah.
funny. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
funny.
like,
I'll
they
give that.
actually-
The
keep
knock
that
knock
going.
joke is my favorite joke they've done. Knock knock, Dad? What? No. Or when he gets scared and Darwin's soul goes up, but
Yeah.
you don't see gumballs. He's like, "Where did your soul go?" I'd rather not talk about it.
I would argue to say that Gumball is probably like the new SpongeBob. If I'm being honest,
I would agree.
Is Gumball
Yeah.
still around?
It's like a newer generation SpongeBob.
I think
yeah,
Gumball
it's
is
really
still-
good. Just everything about it, it really mirrors SpongeBob really well, and
Okay.
it's really good. I think my favorite bit is probably when Gumball's yelling at the cactus girl, "You should check your privilege," and he just starts getting so
A
good.
So
nuke
good.
just went off when you get that.
It's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah,
I put it in like S or A.
I would too.
Okay.
S or A.
I
for
can
sure.
agree definitely with the S part.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
It's great.
I've never seen a bad one. I liked all.
I
of
think
them.
I
They're
think
all
I'm
funny.
I think one of these days I'm gonna go like watch it because
It's one of those shows that I can just like put on in the background and just like watch and listen to it over and over again.
So,
'Cause
it's
it's really
so
funny.
So
Alright.
funny.
All right, so the next one, I think, is a cult classic for many.
I have an unpopular opinion about American Dad.
Okay, well,
Alright, then
it's
go ahead.
American Dad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It is much better than Family Guy.
Okay,
Oh,
that's not a hot take.
that's
Yeah, that's not
I
a
was
hot
ready
take.
for you to like just completely boo boo, but I'm like, wait, I thought this was one of your
Oh no
favorite
no no!
shows.
I think American Dad is so much better than Family
So
Guy.
so much. It's not even close.
Like Family Guy, I put on in the background and not really pay attention to. American Dad, I actually
I'll
like,
watch it.
watch.
I have to disagree. I think Family Guy is better, in my opinion. But American Dad is great when Stan's involved. Because Stan's episodes and Stan and Roger, when they're both doing stuff together, it's great. But
I will say
Oh,
outside of
their
Steve and
island
Roger are
episode's one of my favorites.
Oh, that's great.
When they get stuck on the island together.
Yes. No, it's,
I,
oh, go ahead.
no, I agree with
Oh,
that.
okay,
Stan and
listen,
Roger. No, Stan and Roger are great, but man, Steve and Francine and Klaus are also like
Yeah.
they're
Dude,
bangers.
For me, they're hit or misses though. Like
Steve's
they're
really
just-
funny, dude.
Steve is so
Yeah.
funny.
I'd
All
rather
their
Steve-
musical things they do too, they're all so good.
Yeah, when he starts doing it with all the black ladies, my
Yeah.
body all over your body, and they're all like, "Woo!" It's-
The one
I just
really
think the,
like.
the
Oh, sorry.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
The one thing that I always think of when I think of American Dad is when Steve and Roger were out and they were catching snakes. And then, if I can get a clip, I'll put it up there. But
yeah.
they just keep on
Steve, you
getting
gotta
bit back
use
and forth.
Steve.
Oh,
you gotta
dear.
use your
Oh, my.
clackers. You gotta use your clackers. Clack clack.
God, I got nipped. Quick, grab his tail. Ah! Ah! Oh, he's mad now. Oh, he nipped me again. You got nipped. Oh, yo, I got nipped. I'm getting nipped. Ow, ow, ow. I'm getting nipped a whole bunch right now.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the lack of just they're always doing like this is better than the time when and Family Guy or just like the flashbacks and
Dude,
cutaways
but
and all
I
that.
love the cutaways like that.
I know,
love-
but that's all Family Guy
there's
is.
nothing wrong with that. And they
I was
have
gonna
a
say
very
I do
loose...
love it, but sometimes.
Oh, sometimes
like,
it's repetitive and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, we get it, but no, there's
Like,
Family Guy still hits
I like
me.
Conway Twitty, but I don't want to watch the whole five
They
and a half
stopped
minutes.
the Conway Twitty thing years ago. I don't want to hear it.
I know,
did a
but like
lot.
if you're watching
did.
it,
Dude, it was
Oh,
funny
this
the
is
first
old,
two.
like-
that and the 5-minute chicken fights, and you're like,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, I love the chicken fights. I don't care what you say about
the chicken
that.
fights are
I'm
cool,
sorry.
but it's just like
I actually
It goes
love
on for
those.
too long.
they ran
just-
out of ideas, and this is
Yeah.
half the episode.
They got
Yeah.
better. I think they've gotten better, especially the
Well-
newer episodes. They're more. Clever.
yeah, I think American Dad is A or S. I'll be happy with either.
Damn, that's actually a lot lower than I was anticipating.
It's not SS.
A or
There's not
S?
many.
I would
There's
say-
not
Oh,
many
there's-
SS
there's-
tier shows.
Oh, there's SS. I didn't know
yeah,
that.
no, yeah, that's why we put Adventure Time. That's why I'm like,
That's where Adventure Time is.
dude. See, in
okay,
my
then I'll
opinion,
say-
I prefer American Dad over Adventure Time though, because that's my kind of show.
I didn't know there was SS. Okay,
I go
there's the
SS.
confusion
That's
for me
that's
then.
for me. I would go SS.
I wouldn't go SS.
I'd put in
I-
like maybe. I'm with A or S.
I would give it a solid A.
I'll give it a low S then. Can
I'll say S. I'll say S.
I'm fine with
I,
that.
I,
Low
I'll
S?
agree with
Low
this.
S.
below Gumball?
Dude, I don't do it based off that. I just throw it in there.
Oh, see, that's the more
Well, I'm
fun.
taking into account like art style, story.
I think the best thing to do is get everything on the board, and then we can move things around.
Yeah.
Just like get them where you think they should be, and then we can move them in front of each other.
Are you also filling out the thing, Noah?
Yeah, I'm
or
filling
no?
it out.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, that way we can at least.
What do we have right now? We have
So we have-
16 at
We have,
D?
we have Adventure Time at SS.
Okay.
We
Gumball and American Dad at S, 16 at C, and All Grown Up at D.
American
I was
Dad.
like, put it-
Oh. Oh no, I
All
can't.
Grown Up
I can't. That's the issue.
D and then 16 is okay. Good. Okay, let's do it.
I fucked up. I got you.
Eric's having a technical difficulty
No,
moment.
that was just a
He was
dumb
being
thing.
dumb.
I was just being dumb because I was listening instead of paying attention to what I should be doing.
Oh.
All right.
a lot of- we got a
Aqua
lot of
Teen Hunger
shows.
Force?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, in my opinion, that's an A. Like, I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I'm with A. It's such a good show. It's really dumb, but it's like most cartoons are.
And one of my favorite ones is the one that I'm not allowed to say online, like out loud.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you can't say that.
I can't say that one out loud because that's a
I-
bleep.
I really loved Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That was one of those shows when it's like you're too young to be watching it, so like I would sneak watch certain TV channels.
But it's on at 10:17 on on Adult Swim.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
was
And
Cartoon
it's like,
Network,
oh man,
so you
I don't
fall-
have school tomorrow. I'm gonna stay up till 11.
This is
I'd
why
say
I have
watch this.
glasses. Because I had like one of those little TVs. It was a hand-me-down, so it had like the knobs. I could mess with the settings and everything. It was really old. So I would sit like a foot away from the TV and I would listen for my parents, and then I would like switch the channels.
And that's why she's blind, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
That was
why I'm
me
blind.
that was me with my Game Boy under the blanket.
I also did that.
You wear headphones, but you keep one out so you can listen, and you shut it really quick, and
I didn't have headphones.
you hit the
I
good
just
old
turned it all
honk
the way
shoe when
down.
you're asleep.
All right, so we're saying A, S,
A
A.
is
Yeah, I'm
fine.
good with it.
Hey,
Skylar, what did you think about Aqua Teen? Were you a fan of it?
I was never a huge fan, though. There was a couple episodes I liked.
Okay.
A is fine.
A is fine. I mean, as long as you agree, because you're outvoted anyway.
Yeah,
So how about
Avatar
the
double
last
S.
last Airbender?
That's double S for
it's
me.
double
Double
S.
Yeah, okay, I kind
Yeah.
of figured.
So good.
I'll just give it to you because I was never an avid Avatar fan, so
I just
really
recently
care.
went back and watched it, and it
Great.
still holds up. It's so
I-
good.
Great one.
I did that like a year ago. It was so good.
for what it is, it's cool. That's fine. That's what
I don't
got
think
for
it's
you.
on the list, but did you ever see Legend of Korra?
Isn't that the older him
Yeah.
or whatever it is?
It's
The Legend of
it's
Korra
the
is
sequel.
after.
That's the sequel.
Because when the Avatar dies,
Oh, I didn't know the
a
Avatar
new
died.
person like becomes
Spoiler
the Avatar.
alert.
Yeah, right. Spoiler, dude. I was gonna go back and watch
Yeah.
it.
No,
Okay.
you weren't.
No. So this one's SS, hands down, no
Oh,
questions
yeah,
asked.
100%.
Batman
I really
the
liked
Animated
it.
Series is one of the, if not the best animated superhero things ever. Ever.
Wait till we get to Teen Titan.
This one's better than Teen Titan.
Oof.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
no. You can fight me all day. This is better. than Teen Titan.
Disagree.
I love
Disagree.
the original Teen Titan. Big fan. I think it's also an SS, but Batman Animated Series.
The
is better.
theme song alone for Teen Titans is S tier.
Man, so's the Batman. Come on. Everyone loves doing
It's
it.
really good.
Everyone loves
but
doing it. Get out
This
of
one's
here.
got
That
words and
Teen
like
Titans, the intro, it gets you pumped. Like
Yeah.
it gets you so pumped. To
Yeah,
watch
you're like freaking.
the
I do
episode
know how
could be
dark it is.
the episode could be
Yeah.
shit, but you're excited because you heard the theme song.
Well.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to go straight to Teen Titans since it's also on this list?
Let's
I
do
mean,
it.
we're already
No,
talking about
no,
it.
we'll stay in order.
All right, that's
What?
fine.
Where did we put Batman?
Batman's
SS.
That's SS.
It's
What? Go ahead, hot take. Go ahead, ruin it for me. What do you got?
I.
Where would you put it? And if you say
I
anything
would say-
lower than an S, I will.
I would just say yes.
I still disagree.
Personally.
Thank God you're outranked. You're dead to me.
Heaven
All right,
Come Royal Blood deserves
what about
SS.
Ben 10?
Ben 10 is a damn good one.
I-
The original one was really, really
I never
good.
cared for it.
I thought it was a cool concept. I
I
thought it was a
liked
really
it.
cool concept. I'd give it
I
a-
never
A.
sat down like watched a bunch of episodes, but like what I've seen is just not for me.
I would give it an A or a B.
I
I'd
don't-
probably give it a B.
I don't think it holds up.
I agree. I can agree
I
with that.
don't.
It's one of those, for its time, it was really, really cool.
I loved it. I was a Ben 10
Me too.
fiend.
Oh, me too.
But
I remember at some point I had the watch
Yep,
for
we
it.
had the watch and all that shit. We did all
Yeah.
the cool thing. Yeah.
I don't think it holds up though.
Do you want to
So-
put it B? Because it's not Aqua Teen Hunger Force good. I don't care what
I
yours
give it
is.
B for Ben 10.
B for
B for
Ben.
Ben.
I think it deserves it because,
Yay.
like you said, like for the time, it was good. Like at the time, I really enjoyed watching it, but it's not something I would go out of my way to go back and watch.
Yeah.
So, hot take on this next one.
Big time rush.
Hot take. Not a bad show. It was.
I loved it.
Now,
For what it was,
it was not a
and
bad
it was
show.
supposed to be dumb,
It worked.
like,
It,
but
it
I
did
thought it was
the-
alright.
As
it
a point,
did
it
the-
was supposed to be dumb.
It did
That
the
was the
Drake
point.
And they just
Josh
recently
thing,
came back
and
too,
just did
didn't they?
something. They just did the
They
same
did like a
virus.
reunion.
Or
Oh.
something.
Sure.
Yeah, like they're actually making music again.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Good for them. Hey, if they're making money, good for them. What can I say?
I'll give him like a B.
I'm about to say I can actually put this on Big Ten.
B
I-
for Big Time Rush.
B is fine.
I'm cool with B.
Have you ever seen it, Skylar?
Big Time Rush, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. See, a real man can admit that. So this is SS tier, hands down, no questions
SS.
asked.
Oh yeah, 100.
I
Boondocks.
mean,
Boondocks is great.
the Boondocks is one of the best just animated series ever.
Can't quote
God.
anything from it, but yeah, it's great.
Yep, we can't quote it.
I was about to say you can't quote
But
a
it is
single thing. I don't
okay,
think
'cause
As
so.
being a fellow white man, I cannot quote this. show.
Except for maybe like no, I'm a pimp named Slickback.
Also, this whole time, no one told me my light wasn't on.
I didn't realize your light wasn't on.
So
It's okay.
I thought
Hi.
that's what you were
flipping.
going with.
I'm flipping.
no,
back
I
and
just
forth.
forgot. I'm so used to sitting in the dark, I just don't even realize it anymore.
Okay. Hold on, for this next one. Camp Laszlo. Does anyone remember the ending? and how like the camp master he wasn't actually like he was just lying.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
arrested him in the final
He got
episode.
arrested. He wasn't like an actual
The ending
camp
is
leader
wild.
or anything.
What?
No, he was like
Yeah.
a crazy dude.
What?
Yeah, that was like the final episode. What's his name?
This-
The guy from God, the cow. What is his name?
I don't know, but we'll just put him up like here.
Yeah, the
Wait,
cow
he's a
from one of the
moose.
older. No, I'm saying
Oh,
the
from,
scout.
Barn.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
Oh,
The
Otis.
scout. The scoutmaster.
That's back
yeah,
at the barnyard.
Oh, that's
yeah,
what I
no,
thought-
no,
I
no,
thought-
no,
I
no,
thought
the
that's
s-
what
the
it
s-
was about.
the
No,
That's what I
scout-
Jesse
thought,
said
yeah.
Otis. I was like, that's a different show.
I
No,
thought
the
that's
scout,
what it
the
was, too,
scoutmaster
I'm not gonna lie.
Lumpus, Scoutmaster Lumpus was an imposter who is a
Ghost.
moose, but the actual scoutmaster was brought in, and it was the same cow from the other Hanna-Barbera show.
I thought he was also a moose.
No, I think it's a cow. or steer.
Lampus was one of them. Hoo Ha was another one.
I don't remember,
But
but yeah, we can continue though. But Laszlo was pretty good.
Hoo Ha
Laszlo's
was
good.
like
I've
the
seen it.
general guy.
I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
But I think Laszlo's kind of in that like big time rush. It was good for what it was, kind of deal.
Heifer.
I don't think it was many seasons either.
That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't huge. It was a good show, but it wasn't one of those like.
I
would-
loved Laszlo.
like,
personally.
where do you want to put him? Give me opinions. We all work as a democracy here.
I think that
Hey.
one's also a I was gonna say
I loved him.
B.
I loved
A
it.
or B.
Yeah, at the end, Lumpus gets put in a straitjacket and taken away.
Yeah.
Bam, series ends.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it's
Which-
I
written.
will give it an A just because of that episode.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do behind Aqua Teen Hunger Force. But
I
Well,
mean,
not
that's
only
kind of
that-
high for me, to be
Not only
honest.
I
that, but the
agree.
show
I would
actually
rather it be.
ended.
I would rather it be, but
I'd put B instead.
We could do high B.
let's do front of Ben 10 B. All right, we're gonna do one. Of
I'll
those.
do
We're
a
gonna one of
B,
those.
but it also got canceled, which is why it rushed the ending the way they did.
Yeah, that sucks when shows do
Oh.
that. When you can't really have that.
It was something to do with the creator, like he refused to do something for Cartoon Network, so they canceled the show.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of another cult classic,
Cat
how
dog,
about
cat dog, cat dog, cat dog.
Cat Dog's a good A for me. I love.
I
Cat
love
Dog.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
I'd put it in A.
Cat Dog.
I didn't like Cat Dog.
You didn't like
You
Cat Dog?
didn't like it?
No, I didn't like.
I
Cat
can
Dog.
understand why. Like,
I didn't
it's
like
not
Cat Dog.
the humor is kind of like
It's dumb. It's dumb humor. It's
Yeah.
for it is what it is. It's for stupid people, and that's why I love it. It's great.
I feel like a lot of shows during that time, Cat Dog, if you scroll down a little bit, Rent and Stimpy.
I was
like,
saying the same
They
thing.
all have like a similar humor. Like
Mhm.
it's supposed to be dry and flat sometimes.
No, I agree. It's either you're for it or you're not, and
Yeah.
I get it. There's a lot.
I can
of-
understand.
That's kind of how I feel for not Gumball, like Camp Laszlo. It's kind of you're either for it or you're not.
Yeah.
Big Time Rush, you're either for it or you're not. It's just that category.
And I'd put Cat Dog either B or C.
B or C. I can go B. If we're putting Big Time Rush there, I like Cat Dog a lot more personally.
That's fine.
Skylar, what do you think?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, we can agree. Yeah, see, let's go. Next one is my honestly the most underrated show I think on this list, Chowder.
I love Chowder.
I was such a fan. like me personally, that's SS because I've watched it all.
The
way through and
bank
I loved it.
episode alone is one of my favorites.
Oh, dude, no, the midnight eating one is just so great.
That one's good too.
I had a love-hate relationship with Chowder.
Rock
I
bottom.
freaking hated Chowder himself.
But you liked
I did
everyone
not-
around him.
I loved Mung Dal, man. Oh my god.
Like,
Chowder, sweetheart, dear boy, the Gutterfish got away. it's so
I think I
freaking gold,
actually
man.
just sent Noah a Chowder meme earlier today.
you see,
Yeah, it was on
you
TikTok.
see, Chowder, women have these things in their bodies called expectations.
Oh my god! So can we say S tier or SS?
S
And
is
also,
fine.
anytime
I
Mungo
like
asked
Oz.
Schnitzel to do something, I love when they made a mess in the kitchen. So Schnitzel grabbed the page, shook it off, and just put it back up.
And I'll say, like, the creativity in that
It's-
show was like
it's
peak.
So great. Like,
So
this-
creative.
They would use so much like, oh, I didn't think you'd use that in an actual show. Or you
Breaking
using...
the fourth wall.
Oh god, yes, they did that all the time.
Well, not
I
even
put-
just that, but the creativeness with like the dishes and stuff. And you're like, oh my god, how do you even like come up with that? Like making the dishes super weird, like the apples that you have to smack in like a roulette to make them
Yeah.
different fruits and
Uh-huh.
just shit like that. It was, and then if you hit the apple wrong, it makes like a little monster. Like it's just, it's so funny, man.
You
The
know-
creativity in that show was like
Oh yeah.
peak.
I bet they got the creativity from the same people who do South Park by doing lots of drugs and just figuring it out. Because
Probably.
a lot of those things are, dude, there's no way.
And
There's no
Chowder's
way.
kind of hits me with like the same Adventure Time thing. It's just like the longer you watch it, the more you hear the kid character change.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Chowder to me also ended in like a weird way,
How
but
did it end? I don't remember.
he got like grown up, but wore like the same outfit, so it never fit him.
Yeah,
And then-
and he married Panini. And
Yeah,
all
they
that
ended up getting
jazz.
together, having kids and whatever, and
It
that's
wasn't
kind
a
of
bad
ended.
episode. It was the same thing though, where I think it was one of those like they weren't going to get picked up, so they had the Russian ending.
The beginning of Chowder,
Oh, it was great.
awesome.
Oh, it was
Towards the end, it fell off quite a bit.
It was pretty good.
Well, let's.
But
move
for
on.
the beginning of Lone, I'll give it like an A.
That's too late. We already
S,
put-
baby.
Yeah, we already put it in an S. You
I
got
didn't hear you vote.
Get out of here.
Uh,
Next one though. The Cleveland.
I was not a fan of the
I am
Cleveland
the
show.
same way, and I'm a big Family Guy fan, but man, I was disappointed with the Cleveland show.
The
'Cause I love
characters never
Cleveland
hit
Brown.
for me.
I love Cleveland Brown.
I like
It's
the
just-
bear. The bear was pretty funny.
Cleveland Jr. carried that show.
Oh, is that that was the?
He's the little fat kid. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not even him. What was
No,
it?
Rollo.
Rollo was
I
good.
didn't really care
I
for
liked
Rollo, but
Rollo.
Cleveland
He's alright.
Jr.
Cleveland Jr. was
was
awesome.
so
Oh, for
funny,
sure.
dude.
My daddy still wipes for me.
No, I like when he like dropped
I love
it,
my daddy.
and then he like went into real man shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love when he gets in the rap battle with Kanye West and he's
Yeah.
B C D G. Someone should have told you not to fuck with me. It's so funny.
I did like the show.
What do you guys?
I
I'd
wouldn't
put
give
it
it
like
super
a
high
C,
rating, but-
maybe
I'd-
C.
I'd probably
Yeah.
say C. I
C
wasn't the biggest.
C for
fan.
Cleveland.
C for
There's-
Cleveland.
There's such a small amount of like good parts in it. The good parts were good, but man, they are so far between.
I
The
agree.
most memorable thing is the theme song.
My name is
True.
Cleveland Brown,
The theme song slapped.
It did.
We
That's
sing
pretty
it around
good.
the house
We
sometimes.
still do it. We still will just
Good
randomly.
times and bad times.
And
True love
even-
to share.
All right, no, all right, stop. All right, next
Clone
one.
Wars.
If you are a Star Wars fan, in my
I
opinion, if,
Love
Okay,
the Clone
good.
Wars.
It was really
was-
good.
if you
was great.
are
Even
a
when they
s-
brought it back a couple years ago to finish it, it's so good.
was
I
pretty good.
as a Star Wars fan, if you like canon and just wrapping everything up and keeping it so just beautiful, this is the show.
I would put that in SS. too.
I
SS
would
is
agree.
fine with me.
Hands down.
Yeah.
SS
agree.
is good.
Like,
It's a
It's
great
so
show.
good.
Oh, I think what they did with Obi-Wan in that show was just like
amazing.
so perfect.
They made him more of a character than he already was, and it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah, they made him really
And the
well.
cockiness they put into Anakin too.
Yeah.
Because then it starts making sense. I mean, given they did it in the movies, but now you get the in between part.
They really did a good job like bridging the movies. They did a good
Exactly.
job of that.
That's what I really
Even,
like.
like,
making the
the
transition into Darth Vader much more like understandable.
Yeah,
and
instead
realistic.
of
You're
it
like,
just-
Did you
oh,
ever
okay.
watch like not the Clone Wars, but it's like an actual hand drawn animated Star Wars cartoon as well?
Yeah, yeah.
that
It's,
one was also really good.
it's that one with General Grievous. I remember
Yes.
that
Yeah.
episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
They animate him really like fluid and
Mhm.
actually kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think that's-
Corey in the House,
I've never seen it.
terrible.
Okay.
Didn't like it.
The only reason I really watched it and like enjoyed it to an extent is because he came from That's So Raven.
Yeah,
So I was like, it's cool to see like what's
He
going on
should-
with the family.
he should have stayed there.
Yeah,
He
right.
should've
that's
stayed
what I-
there.
He should
Oh.
have stayed there.
We
All
put
right,
that D.
Well, yeah. I mean,
The very bottom.
you've seen it. You
I,
get it.
I put it never seen for me.
Look, it can go. It'll go. in D.
Unfortunately, we
It'll
don't get
go in
that.
D.
You know.
This is SS Courage
Oh, yeah,
Cowardly
Courage
I
Dog.
agree.
SS.
The
Yep.
best.
SS.
Oh my god, dude!
Great.
I love this show. The one with the cockroaches is still my favorite one.
It is
Combine like
his
two of my favorite things.
It's my nightmare.
Like, I
Literally,
love
I
that,
think about
dude.
it and it still creeps me out.
It's like
Yeah.
the
Because he's just
squeeze.
there.
It's hard for me to think of my favorite episode because
Oh,
I
shit,
always
so
just think of the creepiest ones.
Yeah.
The hair,
Like
the
The
hair
hair-
cutting
I was
one
about to say
haunts
that.
me.
been a bit
naughty.
That still uses
Yeah.
around the house.
And the
dude.
shit eating grin he has. He looks like David Busey.
Dude,
Gary Busey.
Gary.
Garrett, whatever.
Do you guys remember the squid episode? The space squid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so
Oh my
weird.
God, it
dude.
was so
hard-
sweet.
I remember
though.
that. I remember the duck from space.
Yeah.
That one
Dude,
was great.
What was it?
The Return
not
the
Thor,
Slab
Zeus?
episode. Like,
The Zeus
Everyone knows
episode
that
was great.
one.
Return the slab.
the slab.
Or even the
Return
when they got
slab.
turned into paper over at the in the
Yeah,
the
I
carnival.
remember that too.
When
Or the
Muriel
Flan
turns into a little
episode.
kid
The
again.
flan
Yeah.
one was great. Yeah, that's
Yes.
the flan one.
You remember
Uh,
that blue baby at one of like the end of one of the episodes?
the
like,
CGI.
claymation
Yes.
You're
Weird
not perfect.
thing.
You're
That-
not perfect.
scared the shit out of me as a
Oh
kid.
yeah, bathtub barracuda.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, shout out to that man, bro.
Ooh.
Bathtub
Yeah,
Barracuda is
SS.
that man. Cow and Chicken. I think this is a great show too. I love this one growing up.
Yeah.
I don't remember
I-
a lot about it.
I could see Skylar liking this as much as Cat and Dog.
I will say,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I really appreciate.
You can
some of the
throw that right
animation.
next to it.
Yeah, I figured. Well, we can do that. I'm down to put it in B because it was a show.
I'm okay
He's
with
Phantom.
B.
Hey, Cal! Oh, hi, chicken! that was like the entire show.
That's it.
I like.
Hey,
how they
Cal!
animated-
Oh, and then the fucking devil guy with the big old ass. You
I was
remember
gonna say, I
him?
like how they animated.
Oh,
his
he was my
butt.
favorite. My favorite character.
I mean, he was pretty good. He was like the devil from what do you call it?
Powerpuff
Powerpuff Girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Him.
So he's hey girls,
Hey,
and it's
girl.
like what's
They made
what's
them sound
What are you doing today?
more sexy than they needed to be. Hey,
Yeah.
girl.
Look, we put
girls.
we put him next to it. All right.
It's like you have a devil in that, then you have the devil in Courage. Two very different things.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. This is
It's
my
Phantom?
hot take.
Yes.
I hated this show. I hated
Whoa.
this show. I don't know why everyone was into it. I tried. I could care less about this show.
Man, the theme song
I
alone
was just
slapped.
like-
I can't.
I quote it all the time.
I know, and it's good. It's good, but I could care less about this show.
Danny loves that.
Plus, that started
His name is
everyone's
Danny.
internet love for goth girls with Sam,
A lot of people got that.
and that and Kim Possible as well with
I could-
Shigo.
Care less about Danny fans.
I never actually sat down and really watched it. Like if it was on, and I was more looking forward to SpongeBob coming on after it, I would watch it. But
I mean, look, I guess it's up to you two because right now it's not. Danny Phantom's not looking great.
I would be fine with B.
Okay.
I was gonna say I would be okay with B.
So it's in that
Yeah.
cow chicken territory.
That's fine.
Huh? Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I didn't feel super strongly about it. I liked it though.
I just couldn't. Like, I got the premise. I get the machine thing. He can transfer. And his parents were ghost fighters, right? Was that?
He can disappear and fly. He's much more unique than the other guy.
Yeah.
God,
Snowy
unbelievable.
white
That's
hair.
right.
I get
glowing
it.
green
I
eyes.
can, okay, so the next one, in my opinion, This one's an S in my opinion. I love Dexter's Laboratory. I am
Um,
such a fan. I love this show.
Yeah, I love the the show.
The show.
I
True.
love Dexter's Lab so much. It's again that like generation Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah, this was on right
S-
after.
they all have to be at least S.
Yeah,
I liked-
I agree. It's an S.
I
at
liked
least.
I liked Dexter, but Dexter and Dee Dee were both annoying little assholes. I'm not gonna lie. Well, that was Mandark.
Ha ha ha.
I love
Ha
Mandark.
ha 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 ha. I
I'd-
still do that.
It's
fucking
another
laugh.
show that I'd put in like B.
I would say A or B.
Oh, dude, you guys are killing
I was
us.
gonna have
We
that as
both
S.
said S.
I
Alright,
will
we'll go-
agree with A.
Okay.
I will not go any lower than A.
Oh yeah.
like-
Okay. I thought you were, I'm about to say, I'm like,
A
is this
is
like you're
fine.
not going anywhere?
Like I would put
I was
Dexter's
gonna say, if you were
Lab
gonna
over-
say not
That's
going
fine.
any lower than S, I'd be like, you're shit out of luck. It's going to A on my
Yeah.
list.
Yeah, we'll do it. Okay.
You gave me my own power.
Does it go in front of Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
yes.
I just
Yeah.
throw it up there.
I think so.
Okay. Well, you do your thing. We're doing this one.
Again, I'm
Okay.
gonna go do it all after and change it
Alright,
around.
fine. We'll do it that way.
Drake and Josh.
Great show.
I have another hot take.
I don't think I'm allowed to like it anymore. Because Drake is a
True.
Drake
Yeah.
has his issues going.
Whoa,
on.
whoa, 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 whoa! We're talking about the art, not the artist.
Okay,
Come
then
on.
in that case,
Yeah.
it was an okay show. It wasn't bad. It was kind of like that what Zoe 101 kind of S thing where it's funny. I just don't like that kind of crap.
No, I just don't care about it. I still like Full House over Drake and Josh.
I mean, that's sure.
I mean that's kind of a given, but like Drake and Josh itself, we're not. We
Yeah.
are comparing it. Never mind.
I was
but
say I like Roseanne.
We're comparing
over Full
everything
House.
on the
Yeah.
list.
I love how they kept on bringing up Oprah and how they actually ran Oprah over.
Sure.
The movie theater scenes I always looked forward to. Because then I can't remember his name, but the guy that played Spencer from iCarly,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
on there
Yeah.
first, and he just had problems.
He was an upset.
Yeah, it was
fella.
crazy, Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy Steve.
Um,
Crazy Steve.
yeah, Drake
Where's
and
the door?
Josh, and Drake and Josh could be like B.
I'll take it.
It was good though. It was pretty good
dude,
though.
I would say C. No, we're
Yeah, I
gonna
was going to C on my list.
So
I
do
just
you want to
don't-
put it?
Yeah, I
Everyone
don't-
says it's a classic. I just don't care.
I
I don't like it in C.
I don't like it in C either.
I don't
You
like
can
it.
put it at the
I don't
bottom.
like
You can put it at the bottom of B.
See, I don't like
Oh,
it
no
at
shit, I
B.
got my own
but
list.
Fine, that's alright. We'll put it at the bottom of B. Last one of B.
Fine.
S tier, in my opinion, Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yes,
Tell me
agree.
I'm wrong and you're wrong. Ed,
I
Ed and Eddie.
100% agree.
I agree.
S.
No
SS.
problems here.
SS. I mean, that was an oh shit. No, this goes up here. That was an amazing show. They even finished it pretty well too, which I thought
And the
was
Yeah.
movie.
the movie.
Yeah, the
was
movie
good. Yeah.
with Eddie's
Mhm.
brother and
I
like-
love the game adaptation for the PS2. I
Yeah,
thought the
that
game
was
was,
so
really
fun.
fun.
Oh, I never played that.
Oh, we can still get it. We have a PS2. Let's go.
Good luck finding it.
No,
Yeah.
I have found all of the games you can never find.
You're better off just downloading an emulator on your computer.
that's true
I
too.
like the disc though. It's cool to have the disc.
What about Fairly Odd Parents?
Fairly Odd Parents,
I
I,
love
think,
that
is an
show.
A. It was a good
Yeah,
show,
I
but it
liked
was one
it.
of those where it's
The crossover with Jimmy Neutron. I
that was
thought
pretty
really
cool. That was pretty cool. I'll give them that.
I unfortunately I think Fairly Odd Parents gets brought down with how long it went. I think it was a
the
victim
issue.
of that shit.
That's the
It was-
issue. They should have stopped a little
Seasons
bit
ago,
earlier. Yeah,
seasons ago, when,
Three-
like when they started introducing Poof and then
Yeah.
the dog,
it's
and then
too much. It's
oh,
stupid.
oh,
The negative.
God.
We do reference
like
that
that,
show
though.
a good amount,
We
but I
do.
absolutely agree with that.
I'll give it that like
It gives me
high
a bad
B, low A.
taste. It does. Like it
No,
left
I
me with
agree.
like a bad
because
aftertaste.
if you think
Yeah.
about the beginning, it's like damn, it was such a cool.
Oh, it
show.
was so good. It was
And
so
then,
good.
Yeah, I think after that crossover with Jimmy Neutron, I kind
Jimmy
of felt like-
Turner, how many wishes did you make? It's so good, man.
You want to go?
Uh,
I think low A because I think the beginning is worth keeping up there, but I would understand a high B.
I'd say high B.
High B.
That back end just
Yeah.
it ruins the show, man. It
No, you
does.
saying high B?
High B's fine for me.
High B. All right. All right, so you guys are gonna just poo-poo all over me, and I understand.
I'm not gonna poo-poo on. I'm just Family Guy has a B for me.
Family Guy's an S tier for me. I don't care what you say. If you put
I-
American Dad in S tier, you have to put. Family Guy.
I agree with Eric. I think it's below American Dad though. I think it's
I,
Oh, I thought we
give you
put
that.
American Dad A. Then
Nope.
I'd put Family Guy in
No,
A.
no.
no. We put American Dad in S.
I was looking at it wrong. I said
Oh.
I thought we put in A,
Oh,
but
no,
it
I'm-
is an S.
I'm putting it right behind American Dad.
I'll give you that. I'll let you have it. I don't agree
Okay.
with it, but I'll let you have it, Jesse.
Personally, I feel like Family Guy and American Guy should
American
be
Dad. Yeah, just
or-
like
American Guy?
yeah.
American Guy.
I think that both of them should be
Good
an A, but I
morning,
understand that I'm outvoted.
Yeah, you're outvoted.
Yeah,
on this
I
one.
get it.
Your opinions don't count here.
The feeling that it's gonna be.
All right, I'll let you have that. This is an amazing one too. The
Amazing
Marvelous
show.
Adventures of
Love it.
Flapjack. I think honestly, this is another S tier because I thought it was so cool, the animation style.
Yes.
And I think it
Great.
is criminally underrated.
I agree.
So is it S or SS?
I mean,
I'm
down
for
SS.
me, honestly,
Uh-huh.
I never really cared for Flapjack.
No,
that
I loved
much.
it.
Tap tap.
So we'll lower it to an S.
That's
Tap,
I
tap.
quote that I quote
Tap,
tap
tap.
tap all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
There
like,
were
that
just
alone.
some episodes of it that just really creeped me out with
occasionally-
the
The
animation
Candy
style.
loved it.
Wife.
That's why I loved it.
Candy Wife.
The Candy Wife was
Candy
creepy.
Wife. I
Remember
loved.
when they would zoom in on Knuckles' face and he was like all
It's
crusty
so
and stuff.
great.
That's why
I love
it was
the
good.
the zoom ins and like the different animation is so funny.
That's
And then
Flap-
also,
Flapjack himself was really annoying to me.
yeah, that's
He
how
was
I felt
supposed to
about
be
Chowder.
annoying.
I could hear
similar.
that. I could hear that.
I know he's supposed to. but
Knuckles-
Chowder's
Knuckles
supposed
was
to be
great.
annoying.
though. He was worth it alone.
I
love
think
Buffy.
the other thing that was freaking amazing about it was the musical portion of it was really the emphasizing of things. Like all the time when I give people things now, I go 2 pieces of candy. It's so funny, man. Or a real life adventurer.
All right, where are we putting this one?
I'll put it in A.
A or S is
I
fine.
can go for
Okay,
A.
I'm gonna go.
I
S.
loved it, man.
I'm gonna go.
I loved
S.
it.
So we're gonna put this at a low S because Noah said A. But that is
Talking about it
definitely an S.
reminded me how good
It's
it was.
such a.
It's
good
amazing.
show.
It's amazing.
Um,
It's only 2 seasons though.
Don't. All right, look. Before we do the Flintstones, hear me out. Don't poo-poo on it too much. All right.
I love the Flintstones.
Okay, we love the Flintstones.
I have a shirt for it.
Okay, we're all fans.
The only
I
bad
know-
Flintstones are those chalk vitamins that
wrong.
your
Yeah.
parents try to give you.
Now, I heard. Yeah, here comes Skylar. He's one of these people that I was ready for. It's outdated and it just doesn't stand up. It's not that
No,
good
no,
show. Go
no,
ahead.
no, no. I
Go
don't.
ahead.
That one's really old. I don't know if it's really fair to.
I was
do
It's
gonna
when
that to it.
Boomerang
Dude.
was still a thing.
I know.
Yeah, and
Boomerang was amazing.
I loved the old Boomerang shows. Don't get me wrong. Like
Bro,
I
I
loved
miss Wacky Races.
I
Wacky
loved
Races was amazing.
Jabberjaw. I loved Jabberjaw. I loved the Snorks and the Smurfs. I loved both of them.
Oh, the Snorks are so.
I love
good.
the Snorks and I loved the Smurfs. I love the Smurfs. I watched that shit all the time. So I loved some of the Boomerang stuff. Just Scooby Doo. I was a Scooby Doo fiend of the original
shit.
series.
Mhm.
But the Flintstones,
Hold
it was
on,
solid.
Skylar.
I never disliked it.
It had dinosaurs in it.
Yeah, you.
That's like
That's
alone.
it for Jesse.
That's it.
Like that's
I-
all it takes. You
I-
give her
I
dinosaurs.
did-
It had
I
Bam
did-
Bam.
I did
Yeah.
like the use of dinosaurs for like household
That's
stuff
why
was
I
was
loved it.
pretty
Like,
funny.
It was so creative.
Yeah. What are you guys thinking?
See, I
S.
personally,
We'll give it, like,
yeah,
an A.
I'd say S personally because it's one of those like we're about to get to the other ones that I think, but they're all kind of grouped up into one just because that's
The only reason
That's
I'm
how you
saying
see
A
it.
is because I don't think the Flintstones match up to Gumball or American Dad.
see
That
that's
Gumball
I can't
doesn't?
put I don't think the Flintstones matches up to that.
Yeah, I
think that the
agree.
Flintstones is better.
I
than
can't
American
put-
Dad.
I can't.
Yeah, I
put
can't- I
Flintstones
couldn't
on
put-
that one.
I cannot put Flintstones next to Gumball, American Dad, Family Guy, Chowder, or Flapjack.
You're
I can't.
right. Okay, I can put them.
A
is
fine. A is
Dexter,
fine.
Dexter, we can put them near Dexter then.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
because,
when you
it's
put it
just-
that way, for sure.
All right,
I'm not saying
we can
anything about
always
the
go
next
back and-
one.
we
It's
can always go back.
immediately SS tier. Foster's Home is immediately
This
SS
is an
tier.
amazing show too. Like I thought this
SS.
was also SS.
No
I
doubt.
thought it was just a damn.
I
good show.
think Wilt is great. Blue is great. Everyone's
Eduardo,
dude.
Eduardo is
Eduardo,
awesome.
Frankie, Blue, Mac, everybody.
Eduardo
all of 'em.
reminds me of Machete. What's his name? Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Yeah, I loved Foster's. It was great.
SS, everyone. Can
Yeah,
we all kind of agree?
100%.
Jesse.
I remember
say
the
us.
Cartoon Network website when they had games. There was a
Yeah.
one where you play as Wilt and you're
And
throwing
you throw in
laundry
Blue.
into the different
And
I
then
remember
Blue.
that.
oh, when you're
yeah.
tossing them back and forth.
I
Yeah.
can put this at the lower SS behind Ed and Eddie, of course, because I don't
Yeah,
think there's
I
many
remember
out there.
that.
I do see it better at but that's just it. I have an issue with this because I don't see this better than Family Guy or American Dad.
Foster's?
I do
I do not see it better.
easily.
Like I said, we'll go back.
All right.
The one thing I will say for
Remember what we
Foster's-
kept doing to SpongeBob's mom?
Yeah.
It's just
So that
kept
may
going
happen.
lower and
I
lower.
felt bad too, man. She started. This is a good character. We could care less about her. She's nothing to us.
Bro, she went down like 5 levels.
I will say though, for Foster's, the one thing that I really did enjoy is they sat there and they called out the kids that are not creative whatsoever. And they
Yeah.
had like Mojo Jojo.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember
Honestly,
that.
like as creative and as much art that I do and everything, I could never come up with my own imaginary friend. I just imagine the Ninja Turtles.
I feel like
doing
yours would be
flips.
more like cheese.
Jeez. I like chocolate
Chocolate
milk.
I feel like that would be your
Bunnies!
Funny.
Bunnies!
All right,
Bunnies!
let's get back on track, gentlemen and lady. Futurama.
S
Yeah,
tier.
we gotta go.
I love
It's
Futurama.
all right. Yeah, we got S tier for Futurama. What are we thinking?
S.
S.
That was a
Yeah,
really good
I'd
show.
say S.
Okay, I can go with that. I can go with We'll just kind of throw it in the S tier. Skylar, did you like Futurama?
Yeah, this is fun. It was pretty good.
I even like the new episodes that came out.
They continue right off, and I think it's
It's pretty good. I haven't really watched it, but the stuff that I have watched, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
no.
Yeah, it's one of those shows where you
Yeah.
don't have to like keep canon, which is awesome.
It's
Gravity
pretty good.
Falls. I've never personally seen it.
I haven't watched it.
I feel like I should.
I've never seen it either. I think Alexa has, and she says it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, and they actually have a crossover with Rick and Morty because they.
I
actually
know
work
about
together.
that. I know about that. So, Jesse, this might just have to be a "what do you think" kind of thing because 3 of us have never seen it.
Okay.
Or you just throw it at never seen and just give Jesse your opinion.
I'm okay with that.
Do it. Perfect.
Okay,
Love that.
so I really like this show because it's like all about cryptids and like the weird things.
Mhm.
Like there's a whole book that they're finding out all the different like crazy things that are happening in the area that they move to. I think it's pretty funny. I like the relationships between the characters. The art style's pretty good. I like the crossover stuff. It's a
Okay,
pretty solid
nice.
show.
Pretty solid show.
I'm
Might have to
sad
check
that they
it out
only
eventually.
like did that and they didn't do anything else.
Yeah, it's
I
one
wish
of
I
the-
had more.
All right, next one. I think this one's another like A tier, S tier one. The Grim
Yes.
Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
SS,
This is amazing. Okay, we
SS,
can-
baby.
SS.
Okay, we can go
SS.
SS. I didn't want to like get overzealous there. 'Cause
No,
I
no,
love
no,
this
SS,
show,
man.
dude.
It's
This-
amazing.
This is better than Fox.
Am I the one that understands this masterpiece? This movie isn't stupid. You're stupid.
You're stupid. What do I? Oh my god, the spider and what was his
Jeff.
name? And Billy. Jeff. Yes.
Jeff the Spider.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Billy was his
and-
dad.
And the
heart-
Jamaican Grim Reaper, man.
Perfect.
Yes.
So funny.
So
I still
funny.
remember that first
Billy,
episode.
what is this trash?
What is this trash, man?
This isn't stupid.
Are you out of your mind, man?
So good, man.
Oh,
SS.
I agree. 100%.
Perfect show. So good.
Next one, Hannah Montana. I'm putting this in D. I hated this show.
Did not like it.
Yeah, this is.
And
not-
granted, the show wasn't probably made for me. I get
Of course,
that.
I mean,
but,
give it-
and I'll acknowledge that. But
not a good show. Not
Didn't
good.
like
see?
it.
Jesse.
You know, I enjoyed Hannah Montana. The one joke that I always think of is she has a crush on a boy, and it's one of those like when they have the crush and they can't function.
Mhm.
She's getting.
Isn't that when they
ketchup
dressed
for-
as boys?
No, but they did do
I,
that.
I know there was one of those ones.
No, this episode she was sitting there and she was getting ketchup for her burger at school, and she kept on pumping it while she was talking, and she wasn't paying attention, so it was just everywhere. And he walks up, he's like, "You've got ketchup all over your hands." Yeah, it's a new moisturizer here. It's really good for your skin. And then later he walks by, he's like, "Hey, Thanks. Like, it's definitely dumb girl humor. Like, me and Megan, we would be dying over that.
So what D, right?
I would
I
take
put
a
in
D.
D,
D is fine. So given all that, no.
No.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold, that was a good CB-ish kind of one for me. I didn't
I give it a-
was
I
C.
didn't care for it. C is fine. I didn't care for it
It was
though.
good. It just wasn't like
Wow,
It's-
I
it's
really
not.
liked Hey Arnold.
what would you put
I
Hey
would give it
Arnold
an A.
at? Okay, we'll put it in B. We'll do B then. I'll give you B because it was okay. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it again.
The original Stewie, with the football shaped
True.
thing.
Football head.
The one thing that I really enjoyed is the depth that they went into the character building and backgrounds for them. Like, they went into a lot of detail for the people that were living in his building. For Helga, they actually went into how she got therapy because she had a really, really bad home life. Like, I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, it was an
Yeah.
okay show.
I thought Helga was the best part of the show.
I wouldn't go back and watch it. It wasn't that interesting for me.
I just love cartoons.
I know it's okay. Speaking of everything everyone loves, and another okay show at best, iCarly. What'd you guys think about iCarly?
iCarly was iconic.
iCarly was fine.
Yeah, it
You
was
can't
really
you
good.
can't go wrong with it.
I'm sorry, but yeah, our iCarly was iconic, but I fear that unfortunately it was very similar to Fairly Odd Parents, where
It went too
It
long.
just went on
it
for too long.
overstayed its welcome.
And then they tried to bring it back, and it got canceled after a season.
Wait, it did
Yeah,
get
I think that.
canceled?
Yeah,
it
I
got
think
canceled.
they were for a number of reasons. Yeah,
There are reasons that you guys can look up online.
I love
I'd
Spencer.
I'd
Man.
give it a C.
I could give it I can give it a B. I thought it was better. than
I'd
C.
say B.
Yeah,
I would
say
say
B.
at least
Right.
B.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'd say
could
B.
definitely-
fine.
You can't deny like the cultural impact that iCarly had, though.
Like, nah, that's
it was
fair.
huge.
Absolutely. Hey, the reason we're here right now
Literally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
babe.
literally because of that
I know, yeah.
show.
true.
He was great. Spencer was
Invader
great.
Sim.
I actually just watched one of the episodes where he's getting really mad, like just being the older brother, but just being too ridiculous.
He brought an emu.
Yeah.
It pops up on my
into the
For
apartment.
You page
Yeah.
sometimes, and I'll watch it.
Yeah.
What do you have there? A shake.
There's so many good bits like that in there.
All right, we're gonna.
I like the bagel guy at the cafe. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorites. I
I
got
love
taco shells on a stick. How'd you do that? I don't know, but it happened.
All right, next one, guys. We have Invader Zim.
I love
this-
Invader
yeah, I
Zim.
Amazing
agree.
show.
It's great.
I
I
agree.
loved Invader Sim.
A or S. A or S. I
I
don't
give
think
it
it's SS, but it's a definitely.
I'd give it A.
I could agree with A. Everyone agree?
I'd
with
give it
A.
A. I can see
Try
why
it.
a lot of people would not like it though.
I'll put it right there.
I can see that with that show.
Yeah,
sure.
that's another hit or miss show for a lot of people. Here's kind of the same thing we have with the Flintstones.
His boy Elroy.
My opinion is goes in A, kind of right next to the Flintstones.
I like the Jensens.
The Jetsons is great. What do you think?
I like
A
I
is
it.
watched it
fine.
when it was on.
I
It's
feel the
just-
same
can't
way
remember any-
that I do
anything
about
iconic.
Flintstones.
So what do you guys think? You think? I think right next.
I
to
put
the
it- I
Flintstones
put
is
it in
fine.
A.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Right next to Flintstones is fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Lower than Flintstones.
All right, so nothing happened. Let's go on to our next one. So we have Jimmy Neutron. So Jimmy Neutron. Now we talked about the whole Fairly Odd Parents thing.
I feel like Jimmy Neutron suffers kind of from the same thing. I know
went
it was a
on
lot shorter of a series,
See, I thought this
but
one.
I still feel like it was long.
See, I thought this one was too short. Now this was. I thought it didn't really go on long enough. Given for what it was pre-Sheldon, cartoon Sheldon almost in a way. Mr. Know-It-All, everything, but he builds different stuff and whatnot.
It was 3 seasons.
Yeah, see, I thought that just wasn't like that's nothing.
I like
I don't
Jimmy
know.
Neutron.
To me, it seems like there's a lot of filler stuff. To me,
Okay, hey, I got what you got? What you got?
I like Jimmy Neutron. It's one of those things that, again, I keep on thinking of the art style of everything. Art style is horrifying.
Oh yeah,
But
Yeah, it's pretty
again,
cursed.
it's like the technology of the time, but also I feel like that's also what makes it so funny.
that's I'm in the same boat. Absolutely.
I will say the shining beacon of that show was Hugh, his dad.
Oh.
yeah.
His dad
His dad
going.
was
Yeah, his dad going. His dad. Hey Jimbo! Hey Jimbo! Hey, I got some pies. Do you like pie?
He is the most.
I like pies. You
He's-
like pies? I like pies. And
He's
that's
the
just like his
all-American
whole.
dad, is what he is.
I like pies, Mr. Neutron. I also love Jimmy's mom.
Oh, Kyle, do you like pie?
I
I
like,
love
Ducklet.
pies.
I
I
like
love
Jimmy's
pies,
mom's
Mr.
pie.
Neutron.
I was
Oh,
about to
hey,
say,
honey.
Jimmy's mom's pie.
But Jimmy's mom's ass. Ah.
So where are we putting this? What do you guys think?
B is fine.
I'm
It was
cool with
okay.
B.
You want to do B?
Yeah,
All right, we'll
B's
throw it.
good. There's some good parts in it.
We'll throw it in B. All right, guys. So since this one's taking so long, we're actually going to split it up. So this is going to be the end of part 1. Make sure to tune in next week for part 2 as we finish up these ever so lovely cartoons that we're all going to go through. If you guys have any opinions on what we've been doing so far, please feel free to let us know. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, share it with your friends.
And make sure that you let us know which one that you really like.
No.
What would you change up?
I
What
don't
did we
care.
do wrong?
Yes,
Yeah.
give me that. I want you to just right off the bat rip us a new one about how dumb we are for putting what.
Which
we
one
did
would
there.
your mom like the most?
Oh, yes. Give us your mom's favorite cartoon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you tune in next time. Go love somebody. Go hug somebody. Deuces.
I'm gonna hold you real tight, boy. You think you're gonna get away from me? I don't think so. My partner is gonna have something to say about you.
I hope you know that was recorded. That's the outro. All right,
Oh,
guys.
good. I'm gonna bow him out.
Yeah.